Have you ever found yourself in the endless loop of a task, thinking it would just take an hour, yet after hours and hours later, you're still struggling with it? Or imagine a different scenario in which you are running a race. Your whole focus is on your body's rhythm, muscle strength, and the sensation of the ground beneath your feet. Time appears to slip away and you are tired, but you barely notice because you are completely absorbed in the present moment. This state of complete immersion is what psychologists call flow. Interestingly, as I looked deeper into the concept of flow state, one anime character kept coming to my mind, and that is Baki Hanma. Though the term flow state was never used officially in the anime series, Baki's moments of intense focus and total immersion in his training and fights were unmistakably instances of flow. And in this video, we'll take a look at instances from Baki's journey to better understand how he channels flow and, more importantly, how you can utilize those lessons to achieve your own flow states and unlock that next level of productivity and focus. So without further ado, let's get started. Set clear goals. In the pursuit of a flow state, having clear and specific goals is essential. When you define what you want to accomplish, it gives you a roadmap, a sense of direction and purpose. Baki's ultimate objective is to defeat his father, Yujiro Hanma, who is seen as the strongest man alive. But what's interesting is that Baki's ambition isn't about replacing his father as the strongest. It's about becoming strong enough to beat him. This goal comes from a strong desire to surpass his father and avenge his mother. So how does this relate to achieving flow? Flow is more likely to occur when you face a task with distinct goals that demand specific responses. In Baki's case, every fight he gets into serves a purpose. It's not about winning, it's about getting stronger. He seeks out challenges, understanding that fighting opponents who are stronger than him is the fastest way to improve. This approach helps him in maintaining his focus and progressing steadily towards his ultimate goal. Now imagine you have a project or personal goal. Instead of visualizing it as a big mountain, break it down into clear, manageable steps. Define what you want to achieve and why it matters to you. This clarity provides direction and purpose, making it easier to channel your focus. A practical example could be someone wanting to improve their physical fitness. Rather than a general objective like get in a shape, a more precise goal would be to lose 5 kg of weight within the next 3 months. This clarity transforms the goal from abstract to concrete, making it easier to channel one's energy and completely immerse in the process. In essence, clearly defined goals act as beacons, guiding you through the fog of distraction and into a state of flow where productivity and satisfaction intertwine seamlessly. And after this, we need to add an element of challenge. Getting into the flow state where everything just clicks. This often happens when you are facing a challenge that's right at the sweet spot. Not too easy, not too hard. It's as if your skills are fully engaged and you are in the zone of learning and overcoming. Look at Baki. He knows that a showdown between him and his father, Yujiro Hanma, is inevitable. Baki could have just gone to the regular gym to practice, right? But no, he goes all unconventional because he knows how powerful his father is. He begins shadow boxing, imagining himself fighting Iron Michael, a former boxing champion, and even a giant praying mantis. Unfortunately, Baki needs a tougher challenge than these fictitious foes. Baki commits a crime in order to face a real opponent and ends up in the Arizona State Prison, which also houses huge fighter Biscuit Olivia. Baki believes that fighting Biscuit Olivia will prepare him for the clash with his father. However, just as Baki feels ready to confront his father, scientists discover a monstrous prehistoric man. This man, known as Pickle, feasted on massive T-Rexes back in his days. So Baki fights him as well, and pretty soon it's time for him to square off against his father. Now you might be wondering how all of this connects to your life. But think about it, when you encounter a challenge, big or small, and decide to tackle it head on, you are effectively creating your own flow state. It could be anything, such as learning a new skill or starting a YouTube channel despite having zero knowledge. Look at me. Creating this YouTube channel was quite challenging because I knew nothing about scripting, video editing, or creating eye-catching thumbnails. But guess what? Each video represented a new challenge. I was unknowingly slipping into a flow state, learning something new with each upload. So if you're wondering how to get into that flow in your own life, pick something that will push you. Not too easy, not too hard. The idea here is to keep pushing just enough so that you are fully engaged. And to tackle your challenges, first you need to eliminate distractions, which is the third point. So imagine you are trying to get into that zone, that optimal state in which you are fully immersed in what you are doing. One vital move is to create a comfortable atmosphere for yourself. Get rid of anything that could divert your focus. I'm talking about notifications, unnecessary tabs and apps. Just shut them off. Find a quiet area, make it comfortable and use it as a personal haven for deep focus. And this is when Baki comes in. When he's practicing, whether it's fighting an imaginary praying mantis or mimicking the moves of a cockroach, he's doing it in a totally empty room. No distractions whatsoever. His practice space is like a blank canvas, allowing him to focus all of his energy on the task at hand. Kind of like how you would create your own bubble for focus. So now you may have got a challenging task, something that needs your full attention. Before you dive in, put your phone away or on silent, whatever it takes to keep distractions away from you. Create an environment that aligns with your focus, just like Baki's empty training room. It's all about setting up the stage for you to crush the task. Look at me right now. As I'm writing about this video, I have turned my phone to silent mode and placed it away from me. Why? Because writing a script is my challenge and I need to get into that flow. Just me, my thoughts and the task at hand. The same is true while I'm finishing a video or hitting that upload button on YouTube. So the next time you are aiming for that peak performance, minimize distractions, find your quiet place and let the flow happen. Number 4. Immerse yourself fully. So when you say immerse yourself totally in a task, you are basically saying to go all in, like give it your all. Imagine you're doing something you love, whether it's playing a sport or creating a video like me. Forget about what happened yesterday or what you need to do tomorrow. Just be in the zone at that exact moment. When Baki Hanma gets into these crazy intense fights, he's not worrying about anything else in the world. It's just him and his opponent fully absorbed in the battle. Now, I am not suggesting you should go pick a fight, but that level of focus and being in the moment is what you should be aiming for. In real life, it's all about finding what you're passionate about and what genuinely captivates you. Let's say you are into photography. You grab your camera, head outside to capture a couple of shots, and suddenly you are in this creative flow. You don't care about what happened this morning or what's on the dinner menu. It's just you and the lens capturing the world. That's immersing yourself fully. Now for you, finding that flow in real life might mean trying out different activities until you discover what clicks for you. It could be writing, creating or coding, anything that makes your heart race a bit. Start small, experiment and see what works for you. Remember that reaching full immersion needs passion and focus. So find what you love, let yourself get lost in it and watch as that flow state takes you to a whole new level. So there you have it. We have taken a journey into the world of a flow state, learned about its magic through Baki Hanma, and analyzed how we can apply these lessons in our own lives. Just like Baki focused on his training, we too can harness that intense concentration to boost our productivity and focus on what we do. Remember, it's not about turning every moment into an epic battle like in an anime, but about finding a balance where time fades away, distractions vanish, and you are completely immersed in the present moment. Now go give it a shot and see how that flow state can turn your daily grind into a more fulfilling and productive experience. Thank you for watching this video and I'll see you in the next one.